Hello everyone, I am Gertrudis Achekar. As a professional, I have the best of two worlds. On one hand, more than 20 years of experience in the financial industry, and on the other, the skills and superpowers of an associate certified coach. I specialize in leadership, emotional intelligence, and positive intelligence. Today, we are going to talk about how to raise the bar and increase the performance within the team. I'll start with the introduction, then I'll go over the 4 tips to help you bring everyone up, and then we'll talk about the key takeaways. I often hear my clients complain about how some people on their team, while still meeting their goals, don't want to go above and beyond the call of duty. How do I raise the bar, they ask me, so team members rise to the occasion and achieve amazing goals? The good news is that when we raise the bar, most of the team members will rise to the new expectations and standards. But unfortunately, you may still have people who only want to do the bare minimum to get by. Know that both attitudes are normal and completely understandable. Keep the first group challenged, motivated, and properly rewarded. Apply the 80-20 rule. Invest 80% of your time developing the 20% of your team that continuously rises to the occasion. Also keep in mind that when we look for people to be part of our team, we want to confirm that they already have that internal desire and mindset of wanting to excel, learn, and experiment beyond the minimum requirements. Pay attention to the disconnect that exists in some people between what they say and what they do. For example, you may find someone who says that they are a team player and they care about the other's success, but rarely gives praise or credit to other teammates. On the other side of that coin, there may be people, especially at the beginning of their careers, who have that internal drive to do more, but they don't know where to start, or the expectations are not clear. I will share with you 4 tips you can apply to bring everyone up as you raise the bar of excellence and performance within your team. The first one is to clearly communicate new expectations. Excellent communication equals excellent results. This is especially important if you are leading a new team. Either you are new to the team, or they are new to you, or both. Maybe the team is still under the inertia of prior management and now you have different expectations. For example, if certain tasks need to be completed by the end of the month, define what completed means, unless it's absolutely obvious. What are the minimum requirements? Where will the information be stored? Who needs to be communicated? Who needs to approve, etc. Take this opportunity to assess prior and new expectations. Are you pushing for something that is not important to the role but is your personal preference? Do you need to remove prior goals because they're no longer relevant? And remember, communication goes both ways, so it also involves listening. Listen to your teammates. They may have insights that can completely renovate the project or shed light on potential obstacles you may have overlooked. The second one is to discover each team member's motivation. Each person is motivated by different things. Some people want money above anything else. Others want to be recognized by their colleagues or clients. And some like the glitter that their jobs provide, such as being in public events or entertaining clients. Understanding these motivations will give you leverage when needed to motivate people to do those tasks that are still important but less appealing probably to them. Also, you may want to consider if certain assignments could be centralized and allocated according to people's strengths and preferences. So for example, let's say that by the end of the month, everyone must prepare a report with their sales, expenses, leads, etc. Some people would be great at doing this and would love doing it. And some people would simply hate doing those reports. Is there an opportunity to reshuffle responsibilities and have 1 or 2 people with the skills and preference to create the reports for the entire group? Define roles and responsibilities. Accountability is key. So what is accountability? It's the responsibility for fulfillment of obligations, including how we perform those obligations. So do we go at it by force or by influence, by individual effort or collaboration? In high-performing teams, each member has clarity on his or her role and the tasks for each specific project. They hold themselves accountable for their part and also ensure that other people in the team execute their job with their higher standards. Ask, don't assume that you know the answers. When people on my team didn't complete something specific they had agreed on, I asked about obstacles, level of knowledge, etc. At times, there was a lack of understanding, and once this was solved, all worked well. On occasion, we realized that the task at hand was not that important anymore. But most of the time, the person in question was more than happy to find new ways to perform the work more effectively. Another important aspect here is to articulate consequences. Be clear on the requirements, how much or how little flexibility people have on completing tasks, the due dates, what could happen if we don't complete on time. Could the company be fined? Would we create a poor customer experience? Something else? Last but not least is to create an environment of innovation. Being creative means thinking outside the box and generating ideas that freshen up the ambience of a workplace, as well as combining elements in novel ways. Innovation is beneficial for team bonding and also amplifies productivity. Think about it. When people are bored, they tend to engage in unproductive tendencies where they will procrastinate or invest their energy in other things that are not aligned with the team's or the company's goals. Sometimes when we say the word innovation, we tend to think about the iPhone when it first came out, or NASA, or the Marvel movies. But in reality, innovation means introducing something new. It could be something as simple as rearranging the steps of the process from sequential to parallel, or deciding that it's more effective to have 2 short meetings with your team than 1 long meeting every week. Once you set up expectations, vision, and goals, allow people to figure out how to achieve those results. They will surprise you with their ingenuity. And when they combine their creativity, results can be quite extraordinary. Trust the process that when you raise the bar towards excellence, the members of the team will rise to the occasion. Most people want to realize and fulfill their potential. We have an inner compass set to guide us to self-actualization, which is the dynamic process of persistently trying to do our best and to improve ourselves in general. Setting and communicating clear expectations is key. Many times, we make the mistake of assuming other people know what we want. And as of the time of this video, humanity has not yet found a way to read someone else's mind. What is obvious to you or easy to you may not be obvious or easy for someone else. And remember that communication goes both ways. Listening is important to understand people's motivations, receive feedback, and bond. Having space for innovation and creativity makes projects and tasks less boring. And remember, boredom is in the eye of the beholder, so distribute assignments within a project accordingly. If you allow people to find the how, meaning they create the path towards the goal, you'll be amazed with the results. Hold ourselves and each other accountable. This is linked to communication. Do what you say, and when obstacles appear, talk about them, find solutions without making excuses. Teams with high work ethic intrinsically know that when their teammates succeed, they succeed as well. Thank you so much for listening. I am curious to know, how do you go about raising the bar at work? Please let us know in the comment. And remember to subscribe to my channel for more content. See you in 2 weeks.